Alright, what's up guys? This is Veals here and Bucky Gamgee, and we're here for a Dying Light review. So,
basically what our reviews are going to consist of is 4 categories. We have environment, which is basically graphics, how places look, the overall detail. Then you got gameplays, like actually playing the game, you know, the controls, some schematics, stuff you can do in the game. And then you got story, which is the basic story of the game, which every game should have at least some type of story they can go off of. And then the last one is other/multiplayer. Other is like the trailers, the box art, you know, the music, anything that doesn't fit in the other 3 categories. Or it's multiplayer if it has multiplayer like this one does. So you want to start off with your environment?
Yeah, sure. I gave this a 10 out of 10 because, you know, they do a really good job of, you know, being able to transition well between, you know, inside, outside, you know, going to lots of different places, you know, big buildings, tall buildings, you know, just a lot of variety.
I gave it an 8. I thought it was really good, but I still don't think it's up to par for next gen graphics. I still think it could be better. I still think there's a lot of stuff they could have added to details. So it's just the little things that they could have added. But otherwise, overall, it was really good.
So gameplay, I gave it a 9 out of 10. The only problem I really had with the gameplay is sometimes it doesn't register. It's like you like climbing up a pole or something. And that gave both of us some problems in the story mode a little bit. And it gave me, mostly me, some problems in the different parts where I couldn't jump because, you know, just for whatever reason.
I gave it a 7.5 for most of the same reasons what Brandon Veal said. But I also have a thing to say with the grappling of zombies, where they'll grapple at a farther distance and you'll try to swing and they'll get the grapple before you even get a chance to swing. So the register of them grappling is way too far of a distance, so I didn't like that. So you get grappled way too much. Especially when you're in a horde of zombies, you get grappled like one after the other and you can't even get a chance to swing or like jump away or anything. So, I mean, yeah, it's probably realistic, but it would be good if they toned it down a little bit and was a little closer distance for them.
Plus, we don't have the windmill attack where you just swing your bat around.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
I haven't gotten that either. I didn't unlock it, but yeah. So for the story, I gave it a 10 out of 10 because I got really immersed into the story, and so a lot of that has to do with, you know, you're not going to different places doing the same thing over and over again. Like Defiance, you just went to point A, you know, shot some things up. You went to point B, kill some more things. Where with Dying Light, you have an actual objective. Go to the airdrop and get some antizin. You know, go to the settlements to get payments from Rice. You know, different stuff. So,
yeah. For story, I gave it a 7. I feel like they're always in, like, this is like basically the same thing as Dead Island. There's just always this one guy that's evil, and you gotta kill him at the end. There's always that, and there's no other like factions or anything to really conflict with, and end up falling in love with some girl you met like twice at the end. It's like,
yeah, that was a little over excessive.
It's like, seriously, that's so stupid. Like, you met the girl twice. You've like never heard of this girl or anything, and now you all of a sudden love her.
I mean, yeah, I understand that, you know, at the beginning of the game you find out that she saved your life and all, but you know,
and then like
still,
another thing is for the story is one of the second to last bosses wasn't even a boss because it was so easy to kill.
Yeah.
So that didn't even add to the story at all, because some of the zombies are harder to kill than that boss, which didn't add to the story at all. So that was useless and didn't need to be in there, or they should have made it harder.
So for the multiplayer and, you know, other category, I haven't played the multiplayer yet. I just played straight through the campaign, and I've pretty much been working ever since I beat the story mode. But so I can't really give a rating on that. But some other comments, I just had a couple. I don't know. I forget. I'll probably come up with it.
Okay, so my multiplayer, I gave it a 7. So there's 2 types of multiplayer. There's multiplayer for like the campaign, we could have the 4 players, and then there's actual multiplayer where you're the zombie and you gotta kill like the humans to kill them all before they kill your nests where you breed more zombies. But the thing is with the story campaign, it's the same thing as Dead Island. It's just not fun at all, and it's not immersive, and you can't do like any explorations because the people just want to do the quest and get them over, and you can't do any exploring or side quest or anything. It's all basically straight story quests, unless you're playing with like a friend. Maybe one friend might be good. I've never tried that before because when I had Dead Island, I was never able to play with just one person, and I've tried it a couple of times, but I haven't tried it yet on Dead Island. I mean on Dying Light. But the one thing I hope that they have innovated on is allowing for a larger distance between the players, because in Dead Island you weren't able to go very far, so hopefully they
and then thus with the bigger like distance you can be from each other, it's, you know, the more quests you can get done faster.
Yeah.
You know, like this person could go do that quest, you know, another person could go do another quest, you all get it.
I hope.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And then there's the other one where it's called Be the Zombie, where you get to be one of the zombies. I can't remember what they're called. The zombies that come out at night only.
Volatiles.
Yeah, you get to be a volatile, and you can learn all these like different skills that are kind of based off of other types of zombies. And basically, you got 3 different sets of nests. You gotta protect one until all the humans are gone, or they destroy those 2. Then you go on to another one. You gotta protect all your nests until the humans are killed. There's like 8 or 9 of them. But I've only played 1 match, and it was against 1 person. So I'm not sure if it's a one-on-one mode or if it's like there's more people can be in it, because there might not be a lot of people playing that right now because the game just came out. So I guess we'll find out down the line.
Plus, some physical copies were delayed, and it's part of the Middle East and Asia too. So some people out there don't have the game yet either.
So my rating for multiplayer may go up depending on if you can get more players in that multiplayer. So I gave it a 7. So yeah. So basically, what we did for our overall score is, basically we added up the 2 scores from each category from both of ours, and then divided it by 2. And we added up all 4 numbers from each category, and then divided by 4, which gave us our rating of this game for an 8.2, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like this game. I've been playing it since I got it after I beat the campaign. There's a lot to do in this game still.
Yeah, there's a lot of side quests.
Campaign,
yeah.
I mean, side quests you can do.
Yeah.
There's stuff you can collect, getting exotic weapons. Just exploring is fun because you can go into.
You know, like I watched Mr. Matty Plays. He's a YouTuber that we like to watch, but he just did a video the other day on finding a good starter weapon that you can get right at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So.
But yeah, it's like the exploring is really good because you can go into, I think like 90% of all the buildings, or if not all the buildings, you can get into some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But that's really good for exploration, but definitely for open world games.
And there's little stuff scattered all over, you know, like maybe there's some gauze in this building, you know, maybe this building doesn't have a lot.
Right.
But, you know, other buildings have a lot of stuff in it. It makes you want to explore.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna find. Especially like when I get happy when I find one of those like zombie statues. Oh, that's so much fun. I wonder how much zombie statues are in the game.
I don't know, but I do know there's one in the quote-unquote Dying Light version of the Destiny loot cave. You didn't see that?
No.
Okay, I'll have to show you later, but... So, I don't really have anything else.
That's it. Just give it an 8.2. You should definitely give this a try. It's a really fun game, and I would have to say it's the best zombie game we've had so far.
In a long time.
Yeah, since Dead Island. Which was probably like the first true zombie game, in my opinion.
So, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you later.
If you like this video and want to see more, then subscribe to our YouTube channel and like us on Facebook so you never miss any more of our videos.